Hello, my name is Jared Orkin, and I'm a product manager at Adbeat. We hope you enjoy this quick start video. After logging into Adbeat, please go ahead and click on the dashboard icon. On the first page of the dashboard, you'll see the Network tab and Top Advertiser tab already selected. This is an overview of the top advertisers that we're finding over the past 180 days. To change the date range, click on the drop-down and select a different date range such as the last 30, 90, or 180 days. The drop-down to the right will show you all the ad networks that we cover. For this demo, let's choose the Google Display Network. And now you're only seeing advertisers only on the Google Display Network. The first column to notice are the ad counts. This data is a trend line that shows the performance of this advertiser over time. Right now, you're looking at a 180-day trend line for each of these advertisers. What's plotted here are the counts. And the counts are a measure of how much that advertiser is advertising. Counts are not equal to impressions, but they represent how much the ad is showing up. The way we collect a count is by browsing the web with a web crawler, like a real human would browse the web, and as we browse, we check each publisher in our database daily. We do a deep crawl on the site, so we're not just checking the home page, we sample several pages of the site. We then pull in the ad, and each ad we find has a value of 1 count. The ad with more counts would be spending more money and getting more traffic for the advertiser. If we click on the Top Ads tab, you'll see the top ads across the network you chose, or across all the networks. To search for an ad by keyword, click on the search box and simply type in a keyword. For this demo, let's use coupon, and the system will return search results that are using this keyword in their ad copy. But what if you want to see a specific ad format, like a 720 by 90 flash ad? We'd go over here and select flash only, and then 720 by 90. Over here is a list of advertisers who are using this keyword in their ad copy. If you see advertisers that interest you, select them, and Adbeat will filter the results. Now that you have entered a keyword and filtered your results, you can run a report and save this data for later, or you can download it to an Excel or PDF file. Now that we have this data, let's dive in to get more information about a specific advertiser. Let's look at Target.com and click through to the URL, which takes us to the Advertiser tab. On the Advertiser tab, you're going to see a summary of the advertising activity for this advertiser, in this case, Target.com. Ads count by network is showing the amount of counts per network that we're finding the ad. As you can see, we're showing a majority of the counts on the DoubleClick network and less traffic on other networks shown. Over here, this graph shows you that the advertiser is using about 82% flash ads and 18% image ads. Down below, we see the image ad sizes, 720 by 90, 35%, 300 by 250, 32%, and 160 by 600, 31%. If you're interested in more detail, click on the Top Ads section. This trend line will show you over the past 6 months how this creative has been showing up in the marketplace, and the longer the trend line is consistently showing, you can be pretty sure that this is a high performing ad for them. If the ad was not working, they would turn it off, like in this case. For each of the ads, you can look up the top 10 destination URLs and also the top 10 publishers. Let's take a look at this 720 by 90. Click on this icon, and you'll see the top 10 destination URLs. We'll go ahead and click on one. And there it is. The icon below it will show the top 10 publishers. You can click on it as well and get a full view. If you want to look at the advertiser list as a whole, go ahead and click on the Top Publishers tab, and you'll see the websites we're seeing Target.com ads on most often. This trend line shows how long this advertiser has been showing up on each of these publishers over time. Similar to the ad in the creative trend line, when you see a consistent trend over a period of time, around 3 to 6 months, the chances are these publishers are converting well for the advertiser. Now let's say you're competing for ad space for Target.com and you're interested in seeing what other advertisers are having success with on this publisher. So let's take Bass Resource for example and go ahead and click on it. And for each of these advertisers, we can quickly look at what the ads are that they're displaying by simply mousing over the unique ads count. Then we can look at the top ads on their site by clicking the top ads and see what advertisers on the left we would like to filter. Now, to capture the data on any of the screens and export them to a report, we can select a PDF report up here or an Excel file. For this demo, let's choose an Excel. As you can see, the report generation is in progress. We're going to go ahead and check the Reports tab. As you can see, the status is in progress. We can go ahead and right-click the default folder, select a new folder, and type in a custom name. Then we can drag and drop the custom report there. Lastly, we have a Watch List tab, which is just like a Bookmarks tab. If you found that you wanted to check up on a specific site regularly without having to remember that site, you can bookmark the site and click through to view the data that you wanted to come back to later. We'll head back to the advertiser section, click on the gold star bookmark icon, head over to the watch list, and there we are. We hope you enjoyed our Adbeat Quick Start Guide. For any questions, feel free to reach out to me at jared@adbeat.com.